In an average week, identify all the locations in which you currently do your focus work. For this question, I asked participants to identify the 3 primary locations for their focus work, and then I asked them to rank them in order of priority. 91% of the participants cited their workplace in the office as their primary location. And again, this response was distributed pretty evenly between generations. For secondary locations, work from someplace else in the office and work from home were tied at 25% each. Most respondents only had 2 locations for focus work, and 16% of the people listed only their workplace in the office as the location for their focus work. Some of the favorite locations for focus work included the island outside of my workstation and at my dining room table. The next question asked, when choosing your locations to do focus work, what factors are most important? I was really expecting responses here relating to interior design issues, like about your workstation or maybe even technology or your views or comfort or your chair. And so I was really surprised to hear that about a third of the respondents' number one issue was needing access to paper documents, which tied them back to that dependence they indicated earlier about their primary workspace. So much for the cloud as the answer. We still really want our paper. Being free from interruptions was the second most frequently cited locational factor at 25%. And being in a quiet location also closely followed as a first priority by 21% of the participants. And this is the time this issue of self-distraction first came up. Only 2 people indicated that their job description demanded an immediate reply to emails. Yet 25% of all the respondents listed emails as a major distraction. It's that email preview bubble that surfaces at the bottom of your screen that's really the culprit. Respondents were more likely to turn their email off when they were doing their focus work at home, but not at work. So we can't stop checking our email, even if it takes us away from getting some focus work done. Has your use of technology influenced how and where you do your focus work? Okay, remember, we're just talking about focus work here, but I did expect some differentiation along generational lines with this question. At the very least, I expected responses from the digital native millennial generation to this question to be no, technology has always been an integral part of our lives. But I was wrong. Surprisingly, millennials responded along the same lines with all the other generations, with 83% saying that yes, technology has definitely influenced their focus work. This idea of freedom of place really began to develop in these responses. Folks thought that technology would allow them to be mobile, but always connected, which would lead to greater productivity, better efficiency, and this feeling of self-sufficiency. People really talk less about what their technology is and more about what their technology allows them to do. I also started to see some differentiation between what types of work people are doing in different locations with different technologies. So, if you're interested in learning more, go to my website, MultiGenWorkplace.com, and check out all the findings. Or contact me to continue the dialogue. Thanks for watching.